Okay, so you gave me then Paranoia Party by Francis Forever, which came out on the 2nd of June on Mom+Pop Records. Paranoia Party is the second single from Boston singer-songwriter Francis Garrett's EP of the same name. The EP also features the smash hit Space Girl, which went viral on TikTok, and, well, TikTok right now seems to be the sort of hottest place for music to get discovered these days. Although I do feel that the exposure could potentially be a bit short-lived, given the sort of endlessly scrolling, like, channel flicking nature of the platform. But it seems to be where music breaks.
Yeah, I mean, I know I'm going to go off topic here, but certainly like the Bo Burnham soundtrack to Inside, I mean, that exploded on TikTok.
Yeah.
To the point where like people were, using that song to make their own TikToks and no idea that it was related to him.
Well, I'd heard it on TikTok. I mean, I don't have TikTok, but my partner was scrolling through TikTok and that song came on, and I didn't realise it was Bo Burnham.
Yeah.
At all. So, but it was on loads of videos. So anyway, before this, I hadn't listened to Francis Forever, and I think you did recommend them to me a good while back. I just didn't get a chance to give their music any proper attention, but I wish I had paid more attention because Paranoia Party is outstanding. And so too, in fact, is Space Girl. Which,
yeah, that's right.
And I just keep mentioning it because it tends to play straight after Paranoia Party on Spotify. So the song itself opens with these kind of tender ukulele chords combined with a thumping electronic drum beat and restrained spoken word vocals, quite similar to other artists we've talked to, like maybe like Arlo Parks or Girl in Red at times. And it's a pretty laid-back affair for the most part. The main melody and hook comes from vocals through the verses, and it's just really catchy. But at the same time, it's really morose.
Mm-hmm.
And the lyrics kind of discuss old relationships, anxieties, good times, and bad times. Some of the lyrics are particularly great. Like, there's a line that goes, "Lo-fi drum beat slowing down my heartbeat. My brain's in pieces all over the floor." What I love about that is it literally describes the drum beat of the song, which I found quite cool. Other standout lines are this couch smells of lovin' and dying and Bud Light, and will you just ease my pain, will you just call me insane, pouring my wine down the drain, promise that I'm okay. I just think the lyrics are really vivid and descriptive and poetic, which just kind of pulls you into the song. And there's a good climax to the song. It starts to build from roughly the halfway point, and everything kind of strips back initially to just Francis's vocals. And then it's got these like percussive chimes, and then slowly the drums come back and they build to this big crescendo with the like fuzzed up bass and distorted vocals, and just everything becomes really heavy, actually. Like, everything becomes distorted, including the vocals. And then it comes full circle back to the sort of gentle, soft vocals and ukulele from the opening bars of the song. Yeah, it's excellent. Like, I can't really fault this song. It's just brilliant.
Yeah, I love Francis Forever. I think it's really good. It was released like ahead of the release of EP of the same name on the 9th of July, which contains 6 songs. Space Girl's on there.
Yeah.
It's a pretty enjoyable and easy listen. It has that real kind of lo-fi bedroom pop rock. I want to describe it as twee pop or twee rock as well. And I mean, I don't mean that. Obviously, twee has kind of connotations of it being somehow bad. It's not at all. And even when I kind of talk about it being kind of like that bedroom pop rock feel, or having that kind of bedroom pop rock feel to it, I'm not trying to suggest it sounds amateurish or unprofessional. I mean, you kind of likened it to Girl in Red there. And in many ways, this EP reminded me of Chapter 2.
Yes.
The Girl in Red EP. And I think that's kind of part of its charm. That's kind of part of its allure. I think that's why I quite like it. However, there are occasions where it really takes off, and there's some really impressive guitar sections in there, like Soarin' solos and stuff that are really quite interesting and delight to listen to, particularly in the likes of My Condolences to Myself, which I think might be kind of track 3 or 4 on the EP.
Yeah, that's got like a proper like 80s guitar solo in it, doesn't it?
Aye. Just recently released a single as well entitled Certified Fool. That was on the 3rd of November. It's worth checking out too.
Yeah. I had to listen to the EP, and I really enjoyed it as well. Like you said, the sort of guitar solos on My Condolences to Myself, but the song Eat the Rich, it sounded a bit like a Mouldy Peaches sort of idea, but then the lyrics
and again, that's in keeping with that kind of twee pop rock feel to it.
Yeah, absolutely. But it's got the amazing line, "Go suck a dick and get off your high horse," which I thought was particularly good. Weirdly, the beat on that song reminded me of My Lovely Horse from Father Ted. If you remember that song, where they try to win the Eurovision Song Contest.
Yeah.
And there's just a similar kind of, I was going to say gallop there, but it's not. That's just the horse analogy. But it's not a gallop. But it's a trot. It's got a similar kind of
canter.
Yeah, maybe a canter. Maybe that's
horse's canter.
Yeah, absolutely. So the EP is really good as well. I like there's a good sense of humour there too. So I gave this a 9.
I think that's fair to say, man. That's what I've given it as well.
Yeah, superb stuff. Okay, so that was Paranoia Party by Francis Forever.
Lo-fi drum beats, slowing down my heartbeat. My brain's in pieces all over the floor. And this couch smells of loving and dying and Bud Light. Stripped me of my spine, my body clearly isn't mine. Will you just ease my pain? Will you just call me insane?
It's not finished. It's finished.